Hey guys, it's Throwback Thursday. I was recently called a closet case, anti-gay, against gay rights. So I figured it'd be appropriate to take a stroll down memory lane and do some research on people who were against gay rights and, real bigoted, horrible people. And I figured, what's fair is fair. I'll show you the results I found. Hold on, you ready?
I believe marriage is between a man and a woman.
Oops, my bad. Wait, let me fix that.
I believe that marriage is between a man and a woman, and so does John Kerry. I also believe there should be partnership benefits for gay and lesbian couples in long-term committed relationships. But we should not use the Constitution to divide this country. No state for the last 200 years has ever had to recognize another state's marriage. This is using the Constitution as a political tool.
Oh, crap. Oops, sorry. Hold on.
Let's try to avoid nuance, Senator.
Let me
Do
be
you support
straightforward.
gay marriage?
No. Barack Obama nor I support redefining from a civil side what constitutes marriage.
There, he's got this. He says the Bible says, as a matter of logic, it's not right because marriage is supposed to be about procreation or whatever. What is your position?
I have been very clear on this. I have said that I am not a supporter of gay marriage. I think that the term marriage itself has strong religious roots and a strong tradition that means something special to people in this country.
Sorry, I don't know what keeps happening. It's malfunctioning.
The New York Times recently began posting the celebrations of gay unions. Not just straight people getting married, but gay people who want to announce their unions. Do you think New York State should recognize gay marriage?
No.
No. Okay.
I believe that marriage is not just a bond, but a sacred bond between a man and a woman.
All right, here we go. I'm sure you'll remember these.
You gave an answer that I thought was really interesting in the third debate. Bob Schieffer asked you if you thought homosexuals were born that way or became that way. And you said you didn't know.
Right, I don't.
So the possibility, it's a nature-nurture argument, so the possibility exists in your mind that it could be nature.
Sure.
So how can we deny them rights in any way to a civil union that would give them the same economic rights or health rights or other things?
Well, I don't think we should deny people rights to a civil union, a legal arrangement, if that's what a state chooses to do so.
Republican platform opposes it.
Well, I don't.
Now we are told that the great debate is about who gets to use which bathroom. This is a distraction from our real problems. Who cares? Of course, every American has a unique identity. I am proud to be gay. I am proud to be a Republican. But most of all, I am proud to be an American.
That was Peter Thiel, billionaire co-founder of PayPal, speaking to the convention earlier. An interesting moment, and I'm going to turn to my panel here for their impressions of the crowd's reaction as Peter Thiel delivered those lines. Major, what did you observe?
So I think one of the things that you can say about the Trump faction of the Republican Party, which we now know is a very large faction, is they are not as hung up about some of these issues as other sections of the old Republican Party.
As your president, I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ citizens from the violence and oppression of a hateful foreign ideology. Believe me. And I have to say, as a Republican, it is so nice to hear you cheering for what I just said. Thank you.
All right, so an unscripted moment there, we should note. That last bit that you heard there, Donald Trump responding to the cheers that he heard from the crowd. Steve Jaggeris, our CBS News senior political editor, that was not part of his original script.
No, that last line was not.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we talked earlier about these sprinkles of compassion, and that was one of them. And it goes back to this idea of, could Donald Trump show America what all these character witnesses, his family, his friends and business associates who came out to this convention and spoke about over the last few days, about how this guy is different behind the scenes than he's been on the stump. He's not as harsh, not as stark, not as offensive to some people as he, in person as he is on the stump. And so that was one of those moments, I think, where you saw him really just sort of say, thank you for reacting positively to something that probably, you know, in past conventions, Republicans, it wouldn't have been brought up, first of all, at a Republican convention before. And secondly, who knows what the reaction would have been, but probably not that positive.
So the next time one of you want to call me self-loathing, a closet case, or anything that your ill-informed ass would like to come up with, just remember, I vote Republican because I look beyond the headlines, and I don't believe the bullshit that the Democratic Party and the liberal media try to get me to believe. And it's also my fucking business, not yours.